Says it's still loading. Just give it a moment. Still news on coronavirus. Honestly, I would rather. Latest news of coronavirus is that it's clear instead of just hearing about more bad things. Oh, that's right, I should have set up my YouTube on here too. Let's still take a moment to load, so it might. Oh, wait, no. Alright, yeah, so I do gotta set that up. Gotta set up a lot of things. Oh, no, I didn't mean to spam a bunch of 2s. Oh, oops, there. Okay. That should be that. Okay, good. Yeah, save that. Ah, dang it, I gotta. Okay, I gotta get this. Okay, now I got that fixed. Ready. So now, have that all set up. I shouldn't have to worry about that, hopefully, in the future. I just gotta make sure that now I just do the posts and then we can begin. copy and post. And yeah, let it show notifications. Okay, did not want it to be heard on my end twice in a row, making a very weird echo. Because that would... Still doing it. Them. Okay, there we go. That was confusing me at first. And one more place to post. And okay. Close tabs. Page. Okay, I just wanted to make sure sound and all that was working. Well, it's having a little bit of lag right here. Everything's gotta catch up. If it can all just catch up. There we go. Alright. What am I gonna go? I will go back here. Alright.
Operator, you have remembered well how the
And now I can be able to monitor the chat with my new tablet. So I finally have something to go about that. See someone's watching. Hello viewer, welcome to the stream. Hoping you're having a good day and staying healthy. I still gotta do this. I am not doing good at these at all. Mainly because I was also focused on trying to do other things on other games. I am making it not easy for myself. Not really at all. Perfect animal captures. If anything, I could do that as part of the stream, actually. What's this? Clear a railjack boarding party without your without Warframe taking damage? Are you serious? I don't know how to go about that. I don't know how to go about that at all. I'd have to probably be like Rhino or something so that I can't get hurt. Other than that, that's all I can think of. Probably do Baruch. Baruch is actually very good with a very good build to not take damage. That would make it harder though because then I can't attack. Also have some dead skin on my thumb. There. No. Wait. There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the easy ones first, then I could go to the other ones. So that one's easy. I just have to deploy an air support charge. Play a game of Frame Fighter. Happy Zephyr or Wormius? Who's Wormius? Oh, I know. Instead of Flappy Bird, it's Happy Zephyr. I'm guessing that is. But I don't know about Wormius. I never heard of that. Didn't even know there was a arcade game called Wormius added in. Good to know. Open 20 lockers, that's easy. So, alright, so let's start one thing at a time. So, you know what, let's try about that arcade game. I never really touched Frame Fighters or anything, so I guess this is a good chance to give it a try. Probably not gonna like it, probably gonna get my butt kicked in it, but at least I'll give it a go. Okay, so Wormius is locked, and then there's Happy Zephyr, which is also locked. So I need to purchase more from Cephalon Cimerus. Okay. Find it funny that Cephalon Cimerus is not a fan of music, but he doesn't mind apparently allowing Warframes to play video games. How do I... Oh. Wait. How do I play? I'm clicking it. What? Because I know I have this. Okay, that's for some reason not working. Why is it not working? Oh. Hey, Phoenix and Nico, welcome to the stream. Everything's gone alright. Yesterday I would have streamed, but I had a little bit of technical difficulty, so I couldn't stream at all yesterday. Everything's alright, though. I'm fine now. And my Titania Prime is finally finished. Now, if I can just find out how to make this work. Oh, there we go. Wait, it's a multiplayer thing? It's literally a multiplayer thing. What's happening? I feel like I'm gonna regret this now. I feel like I'm not gonna like this. Yeah, it's been just a little bit since I've played Warframe. I took a little bit of a break from it for Monster Hunter World and such, and I'm getting into it again after I think around a few days of taking a break from it. A few days to maybe. Yeah, a few days, actually, yeah. What the hell? Okay. You know, let's go my boy Limbo. What do I do? Okay. I guess I'm doing it. Okay. What? I'm doing more? No, I don't want to do more. Oh. They just left. Okay, that was awkwardly quick. Hoping that counts, because I did just play it like they said to for the Nightwave. Probably didn't count, did it? Oh, nope, it did. Okay. Alright, so I just had to play a game. I didn't really have to worry about winning or losing. Which I was worried that whole time, but... polarize, a weapon, companion, or Warframe. Yeah, like... I did not know what to expect from Frame Fighter. Honestly, I don't know why they added it in the first place. Seems to be just like an extra little thing that you can play on the side, but they don't even give you any like tutorial on how to play it. Like literally, I just hopped in and I had to find out the buttons myself, and it was weird, very, very weird. But I did it, I guess. So these ones I could do while on the field. I need some perfect animal captures in Orvalis. So why don't I take care of this one quickly, because I do have some Forma. What am I gonna Forma? Don't know what to Forma. I could Forma one of these Kuva weapons, actually. You know what? I feel like doing the first one for the Ogres. Let's do that. And boop. And apply. Yes, I know it'll be unranked. There we go. Alright.
Delicious candy.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, like some people will probably see Frame Fighters fun. Some won't. I'm not a fan of like those types of things. So, not really. No, don't really expect me to like probably do that often. Like I just want to do it because it was just a Nightwave thing. But yeah, like Frame Fighters is not my forte. Like I'm not a fan of like Tekken style fighting games. I'm more into like stuff like Anarchy Reigns and stuff like that, like 3D open mapish fighting games. Not a big fan of anything other. And you know what? Actually, since I'm gonna be working a little bit on getting some stuff, I'm going to take the time to actually use Titania Prime for this. Although I don't have a catalyst. That's the... Wait, no, this uses something else. Okay, I do have one of those. I can put it in a reactor. Good. I was about to say, I don't have catalyst, so I don't know how this is going to go, but I do have that. I'm going to give her the same build I give my original Titania. So everyone just give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go back and forth multiple times here to try and get this to work. Oh, what? I hit the wrong button. Okay. Where's Fleeting? There it is. Fleeting Expertise. Streamline, and I need an aura to fit that polarity. Power donation. I don't have that many that I can use. Steel charged. It'll enhance the melee damage of the Pixie form. Either that or a rifle amp. I don't think rifle amp even affects the ultimate, like, weapon, the exalted weapon, I mean, for the PIXIA form, because PIXIA form has, like, some weird dual pistol arc wing weapon. Yeah, sometime we can definitely stream together. Let me check again. Oh, wait, I don't even have it. Crap, so I'm... Actually, no, I have the original Titania, so I can look at hers quickly. I need to see if the exalted weapons here, are these pistols or a rifle? Yeah, these are pistols, so the rifle amp is not going to affect it. So I'm going to have to go with the melee aura, because it's not going to affect it. So just give me steel charge. Actually, it's not going to affect it, period, because I don't even have it yet. Okay, you know what? For now, I'll put the rifle amp on. Just for now. And once I get myself up there, I can put myself on a different build. And knowing that, I should actually change that out here, but let me fix the other things first. I got those two, need narrow-minded and flow. And aviator, that's what it's called. Okay. Flow. And narrow-minded. There it is. Actually put that in there. This right there. And these two. Let's save anything. Put in continuity. And intensify. Wait, no. See, this is the hard part about making builds like these, is like I have to worry about not having enough. Actually, I know what I can use. Okay, I'll sacrifice that for now, and I'll put in the one for Prime Figure. That should be good. So I at least have a health increased. Don't really have much else I can go about. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Speaking of Discord, I still gotta set up my Discord thing, like my like Discord streaming thing. I have to like set that up sometime so that people can stay connected with it. Sometime I'll look into that. Let's put that on. I'm just making sure I have everything set up to how I like it. So I'm sorry to everyone if I'm taking a moment here. I just want to make sure I am looking stylish. Sure, give me that. And you know what? Copy the frame. There you go. And I'll just put on the sedan and then I'll just be all set. Okay. Righty tighty. See another viewers join us. Hello viewer, welcome to the stream. Let's see, I'll keep that on. I'm gonna put on like a lot of other things. I feel like using some different weapons instead of these. It's been a long time since I've touched the DIWATA Prime, so you know what? I'll use the DIWATA. There we go. Okay. Gonna use that to rank it up, and I'll be able to rank up Trinity. Oh. Oh, that's cool. They changed it. So now if you choose the floating thing, Trinity floats now. It's cool. Okay. Huh. I did not know they added that. Oh, gonna play Dungeons and Dragons, or is that a different D&D? Let's see. So let's, first I need to actually, like, get some levels in. And I do want to be able to see if I can maybe get one more glass. It doesn't. Okay, so no one's doing that. Really, you can get the glass from anywhere anyway. So I'll just do this to get both.
Sector acquired.
Okay. Let's do a sabotage. A friend is making a game of D&D and we are gonna get people. Oh, okay, so it is Dungeons and Dragons. Because I know there is other games that can, there's other games that can, be called D&D for short as well, so I just want to make sure. And, hope you have fun with that, man. And this lich I'm especially excited to do because this is for the melee weapon. So I'm going to possibly get myself a new weapon. I'm excited for that. Oh. So, working alongside a Mesa. And literally ever since they added Wisp, every movement about Trinity Prime is very different. Kill you. Ooh. I like it though. I'm liking that they changed up Trinity Prime so she doesn't walk around normally but floats and all that idle. It's actually a lot cooler to me. Okay, don't have to go that way. I'm just following them so that I make sure I don't get lost. Okay, they're going for that one, I'll go for this one. Oh, I'm stuck on the top. And of course, I have to get hit. Okay, got rid of you. So they're gonna take care of getting that one. I gotta get this one. Shopping. Got it. I'll just grab mine on my end just in case.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Alright, here we go.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger your sabotage.
Luckily, I still got my working kick-ass build here. And with them on Mesa, we shouldn't have a problem. Especially since I'm also doing this so that I can rank my Trinity Prime up. Jeez. Honestly, I barely have to do anything. I'm just getting free level ups. There we go. Got them with the direct hit. Kaboom. We are playing with 10 people so 10 people on a D&D thing. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons like board game myself. Like the last time I played D&D was on the PlayStation 2 with my brother and our friend Mike. That was the only time. Ah, did not see you. I was about to say, I'm hoping they're not trying to abandon me and leave me to defend all this by myself, because I have nothing going for me to, like, defend it by myself. I only have 2 abilities. Is my second ability the one that does the... Okay, yeah, it is. I'll need to sometime read again what the different buffs and all that do again. I've forgotten what the buffs do. Whoop. Get some free kills along the way, and I am already close to dying. That's not good. Oh, there you go. Drop that. Gotcha. Good thing I changed up my mercy kill a little bit so that I can get some health orbs. Hey! Did it.
I have taken my time, as is my right as holder of this sector.
Alright. Took your tithe, have fun with that tithe. No skin off my bones, you take a few credits. I still have over some millions of credits, so that's not going to bother me none. And I like how it says that I'm leveling up the weapons too, but I don't even have them unlocked yet, but they do look really nice. I like how they look. The person left. I was hoping to at least get one of the defensive modes out of the way. Rescue, hijack. Most of the things I have is purely defensive stuff. I guess I could try this, see how it goes. You know, Raid Shadow Legends is on PC. I don't remember if I heard of Raid Shadow Legends. Is that one of the games that you've been playing? Like that, I'm not sure if I remember. Oh, and I can already tell I'm not gonna like this. This is not gonna be easy for me at all. If I fail this, I'm just gonna, if anything,
This tower is ours now.
I'll just like leave it and try something else. I'm probably gonna end up leaving very soon, actually.
Tower online.
Okay.
Let's go on the offensive.
Yeah, they're taking that.
You captured a radio tower.
Best thing I can do is
We have lost
try
control.
to keep more than what they have as possible.
We fought with honor.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. The enemy have captured a tower.
What? Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Ah! I lagged for a moment there.
This tower is ours now.
Ah, damn it. Well, this is not gonna go well for me at all.
Tower online.
Oh, and I already died.
The enemy taken a tower. You must recapture it. You have captured a remaining tower.
You. Just gotta keep going after the ones they just capture so that I have a chance to ensure that they don't get ahead of me.
We are dominating. Keep it up. Lost control of a tower.
Got you! Oh boy.
We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Got to. So far, so good.
We have control of all 4 towers. Tower lost. We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Just keep giving them trouble. That's all I can
The
do.
enemy have captured a tower. Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
I've
Did it.
accepted. You may go.
If anything, I can definitely look into getting that myself as well. I could see about looking into that. Can't really do a hijack on us. Well, is it a hijack? Yeah, it is a hijack. Hijack by yourself is so difficult. And of course, spy missions are no better. It's a mobile defense, though, on this. So, I could do that. That's what I'll do. I'll do a mobile defense. And if anything, if I have maybe like the spy mission, all that left over, I can do that. There's something in my eye. There we go. So far, a good thing for me is I got that new tablet I've been waiting to get. It's a Windows 10 tablet, so it's a lot better than the last one that I had. It's definitely different, though. Like, I can't get the apps that I usually get on my tablets because it can't use Google Play. Because apparently, Microsoft Windows has completely shut down having Google Play. Like, literally, they do not have Google Play on their thing anymore, which I kind of find to be kind of dumb. Hoping one day maybe they go back to it, but till then, sadly, that's a no-go.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There we go. If I remember, one of my buffs, which I believe is the one called Dust, I think it makes it so it makes it harder for enemies to hit me? I think that's how it works.
We are finished here. Move on.
I don't remember. It's literally been a long time since I've, like, actually used Trinity at all. And the Prime version is no different, except, of course, it's the Prime version. It's upgraded. Has a lot more stats and, like, stuff going for it than the original.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
I think they're going for the target. I'm gonna follow them. Yep, they went after the target. I'll take care of capping this. Boosh.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
There we go. Just keep my buffs going. That's all I need to do is just keep them going. And it looks like that's what my dust buff does. Actually, never mind, maybe not. Because I got hit by a lot of those turret bullets. I really need to look up, like, what the buffs do again. So I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Titania. What's funny is, for people that probably don't know, is Titania is named after the name of a mythological creature, which is a queen fairy. They're called Titanias. But that's only in, like, one name of them in Myth. There's, of course, like, many names of, like, queen fairies and all that. But Titania is, like, one of them. Pretty much a leader of, like, a small swarm of fairies. I find it odd that they went off of that concept, but it's pretty cool.
Terminal spotted.
Alright. This should be the last one. And there's a target.
I'm in 10.
Kill you.
This will take a moment.
Got it. Is that a target? No, that's not a target. That's just a very annoyingly tough heavy gun. Keep the buffs going.
Working on it. Continue to defend.
Just keep an eye out where they're going. Keep the buffs going. Ah! I really hate facing those guys. They'll either deflect bullets or they'll deflect melee, and it constantly annoys me. Oh, no, he wasn't a target. Okay. I just... Luckily, Mercy killed him in the middle of horribly and brutally cutting him to bits. That's a Nox. That's not good. It says I'm level 10, but I'm not able to use my small form. Did they change what level I get my small form at? I don't know. Looks it. Because normally level 10 you get your ultimate. Yeah, Atlas is a good choice, especially if you want more sustain. There's a lot of different varieties for every Warframe. Like, some people say some Warframes are better than others, but I like to see them open just like how I see, like, for instance, like, classes in MMOs and such. Like, all of them have, like, a good situation they're useful for and a bad situation. It depends on the user. Some people can make it useful for situations the class or characters normally not good in. Some can't. Like, it depends. And I can finally take a look at the prime weapons, because now I'm of level. Definitely looks different. And I like that blade. That is a nice blade. I like that. And that means now I can upgrade it. And I don't have to worry about doubling that, because it automatically comes with a catalyst, which I do like that they do that. It makes it easier to modify. And I should have a little bit more mod space now that I can be able to put in something else. Let's see. So this is a status mainly weapon. Like, it has more status chance than anything, so I should focus on a status build for this thing. I would say, since I'm dealing with Grenier, give me corrosive. That's what I need. I need corrosive. There we go. What can I do for that? Add 90% more damage, or
angry.
I don't need pistol ammo mutation, because exalted weapons are infinite ammo. The only thing you can really change of exalted weapons that are guns I think you can upgrade how many shots they can have, depending on what frames you're putting it on. That actually would not be too bad. How low? It already has like very low reload, but the extra status is nice. I think I'd rather that be damage, because if it had slow reload I would put that, but it doesn't really, so I'll just go with that. That'll be a lot better. Do I have anything else I can maybe put into this thing? Could increase its fire rate. Actually, that would be pretty cool. There we go. That's a large fire rate. How do you have so many... how I have so many weapons is mainly because, I'm a weapon collector when it comes to a lot of games. Like, not every game, but games similar to Warframe, I do like to collect the weapons. Even the ones that are, like, junk. It's just like, like, to me, it feels like when I collect the weapons, it's like a show that, like, I've went through the trouble to actually, like, get this thing to, you know, like, increase my level and all that, because that's mainly what the weapons are mainly useful for. But other than that, yeah, like, I mainly just barely get rid of my weapons, except... The only time I get rid of weapons is mainly if I find an upgrade that's better than it. So, kind of like an example, these Kuva weapons that I have variants of the original, I'm gonna be getting rid of the originals as I replace them with the Kuva variant of those weapons, because the Kuva variants have, like, better stats, and they're just overall a bit more of an upgrade compared to the original, especially compared to, like, junky weapons like Kraken and a little bit of the Brak. Like, the Brak is okay. It's a little better than the Kraken, at least, but it's still not big. It's just there. So, yeah, like, mainly that's why I have so many weapons, is because, like, I am a big collector of, like, weapons in video games like that. Oh yeah, that's right. I cannot use Bloodbath with Berserk on Exalted weapons. This one. That's at least a little similar to the other one, at least. I was about to say, isn't pressure pointed here? Yes, it is. It's right there. I'd like to also fill up the mod slots that's not filled yet. I want to make sure I also put in my elemental damage, which honestly I might be only able to do that last. Yeah, because I'll only have enough space for that, so I'll do that. And I need electricity. Well, oh wait, no, it was a Shocking Touch. Yeah, there it is. Shocking Touch. Got it. And I have enough for one more spot. Yeah, I'm trying to make the Redeemer Prime. What is your opinion on the weapon? The Redeemer Prime, definitely a good weapon. I will say this. If you are a fan of a weapon that pretty much has infinite range ammo, which is one of the best, like, advantages of Gunblades that I like, and if you, like, for starter, go for the build like I use, like, I'll show you actually the Redeemer Prime in just a second. Let me just make sure I have everything I need here. Which I think I have everything. No, wait, no, hold it. I I realized what I'm missing. If I can click the bar. Thank you. Okay. That's what I want to do. More quick. Okay, so Redeemer Prime. It's actually a good thing you brought it up, because literally it's one of my favorite weapons. Like, my Redeemer Prime, I can even do that new, like, I don't know if you know this, but there's that new game mode where you can face the sentients on either your railjack or other people's railjack, or fight them on the ground. This build I have for my Redeemer Prime is a beast, currently, for just this build. Like, there's no doubt builds way better than this one I made, but this one is a beast for people starting out, because it has a lot of mods that you can get, like, pretty easily, as well as very cheap. The Amalgam mod, though, you will have to farm the flying sentient boss, which I believe is on Venus or Mercury. It's on one of those. I think it's Mercury. But yeah, like, this build is a beast that I can just purely focus on doing nothing but the holding melee button to just shoot the shotgun mounted weapon on the Redeemer Prime, and it literally just caves in the giant sentient that holds its core open's HP like nothing. Like, I chunk the thing's health. There's plenty of weapons, though, of course, as well as there's plenty of builds that's probably way better than the current one that I have for my Redeemer Prime. But the build I have currently for this thing is actually a pretty decent monster. Like, it chunks HP, it kills a lot of things. And I'm not perfect when it comes to, like, using gun blades compared to others, because there's no doubt people that probably main gun blades, and they probably do way better with them than me. But I'm at least decent to know, like, how to work it, that I love the Redeemer Prime. If you're a fan of a weapon that is both decent melee damage, but is heavily powerful in, like, using the heavy attacks, which is, like, well, not the heavy attacks, the charge attacks to shoot the shotgun, this is your weapon. Like, Gunblades has one of the biggest advantages, that they can be both like an actual gun and a melee weapon at the same time. So the big advantage they have is they are infinite ammo. You don't have to worry about, like, any ammo with gun blades. I'm hoping they never change that in the future. Knowing anything, if they ever do change it, and this is just my opinion, the only change I could see them maybe do is maybe they'll put, like, a limited cartridge thing so that you can't spam it as often, and then you would have to worry about a reload type thing, but I don't see the devs doing that. That's just my opinion. But anyway, yeah, like, Redeemer Prime is definitely worth it. If you like gunblades, and if you also want to have one of the very powerful weapons, Redeemer Prime is actually very powerful in my opinion. Especially, mainly if you use the shotgun-like variant of the weapon. It can destroy HP of targets like nothing. But of course you have to make sure to also build it right for what you're facing with. So, if you're dealing with Grineer, you want it to be corrosive. If you're dealing with Corpus, you want it to be, like, stuff like gas or, like, toxin, something that can bypass their shields. Similar to, like, what a lot of streamers say. And speaking of, I'm making sure that, yeah, mine's the build I like. Because the weapon is mainly focused on being slash-based. I like to mainly make it viral, because it seems to actually work really well against Grineer and everything with a viral build. But if you're dealing with, like, robots, so, like, Corpus, you want to maybe go, like, radiation, because radiation hurts Corpus robots a little bit more. And of course, the chance of them firing on their own is not bad either. I really don't like these game modes I'm being given here on Sedna. Best I could do is maybe go for the defense, but before I go in there, let me just check one more time. Do I have any... No, I know. I'm just rank 10. I won't get any more extra slots until I reach further that. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go to this defense mode, and hopefully other people will join. And if not, then it looks like I'm on my own. No problem. Like, no problem. JNN Gaming. Like, I do the best I can to help out the best I can when it comes to, like, my opinion on games. Mine not be as, like, fluent or highly technical like some streamers I've seen. Like, there's been some YouTubers and streamers I've seen, they're amazing at, like, explaining weapons. I'm not as good as them, but I'm at least decent enough to know, like, how to work it. Oh, they even changed the first attack. I did not know that the first attack shot shotgun rounds. Normally it's regular melee damage. Okay, they changed that. I do have my ultimate now, though. So I might actually be in a good spot even if I'm by myself, because Titania's ultimate is actually very powerful. Just in case, though, I'm gonna spawn these people. Oh. Oh. Like, even right now, oh god. Oh, I did not pay attention to my health. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, good. Another player's here, I think. Yep, another player's here. Good. I was about to say, I'm probably going to have to worry about popping in and out of my, my thing here, but I actually don't. Oh, and it's, speaking of Nico, it's an Atlas. I will say, I do like the little difference of change here of, like, what Titania's, like, little fairy form looks like compared to the regular, because normally they just have the wings on the back flying. What the? Oh. That was quick. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Is my... Oh, I think my, oh, never mind. I was about to say, is my... Oh, my, is all my things destroyed? Because I know there's those little tiny bladed butterflies that follow Titania. Ooh, getting sliced up here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right, my 3, if I remember, that, distracts enemies. I need to use that. First, let me get my buffs. Oh, I didn't even know that damages enemies. I just killed... Oh wait, I think he died from the bladed butterflies, okay. Oh, you lost connection on Monster Hunter? Well, don't worry, like, I'm sure it'll come back on. You just gotta give it some time. I'm actually kind of glad I also chose to go Steel Charge to at least enhance the melee weapon a little bit, because it's definitely doing some really nice damage here. Let's see, one of these like that. Wait, what'd I do? I thought I was turning it in. Oh, I think they... Can they not be turned into a lantern while petrified? If so, that's actually something nice for me to learn there. Because I never knew that. I thought I was still able to petrify. Probably am. I've just probably, like, activated it on a guy that was already dying. I'm also loving the change in perspective you have every time you go to Titania's ultimate. It's very fun. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the enemy I hit probably did die while I was trying to make them into a lantern.
I love that I can farm all of my buffs now out of, like, one enemy instead of having to worry about, like, going only one at a time now. They used to make it randomized of, like, what buffs you get, but now, like, you can choose the buffs you get with Titania, and that's just one of the most amazing changes that I really like that they did. It makes it so that you can get, like, all of her buffs a lot more often, making it easier to, like, work with her. I like that they do that with a lot of frames. Like, they're changing them that, like, ones that you normally get, like, random buffs with, you can now, like, choose what buffs to get. Which, mainly, I like to try and see about getting, like, all of the buffs, because it works a little better to have all the buffs, in my opinion. You just gotta remember to manage it now and then, here and there. And I'm actually glad I'm remembering about the lantern, because it's definitely helping out here quite a lot. I like how, the golems look different for Atlas Prime. Like, that's one thing I also like that they did with the Primes, is, like, their abilities look different. They're not just... They don't just look different appeal-wise. They actually look different with their abilities, too. Like, they have, like, unique, like, effects to their abilities that the originals don't normally have. Got all my buffs. Oh, yeah.
As easily as I take your life, your power, your joy.
If that's Helena, I might be able to join even if I die. Ah, I got one of my things. That was really quick, too.
Operator, you have remembered well how the
Alright, so I do have a Fosson. Might not be in the right spot, but I just like to put them in those just in case. As for where I was... I think I was on Hydron. Yeah, I was on Hydron. I think you're talking about joining Phoenix on Monster Hunter World, though. I think that's what you meant is like a server for Monster Hunter World. Well, not Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter GU. I don't know. Okay, so...
Think, adversary. Fathom me, fight.
They are fuming, and I still don't know if I have to worry about if I defeat all of the worlds they're in, if I have to worry about, like, them disappearing, so I should go for, like, a mode that I can manage. Rescue would be very hard with a Lich on. Is there ones doing disruption? I don't know if there's anyone doing disruption. By the way, what missions do I need to do for that one mod you have on the Redeemer? Which one do you mean? Like, you talking about the amalgamation mod? Is that the mod you're talking about?
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
And you know, I don't think anyone's joining this anyway, so I'll take the time to see not only if that's what you mean, but also I'll go and get that ready just in case if that is the one you're talking about. Alright, the amalgamation mod. Let's see, the one I have, I don't think it's the one that I'm thinking. Because, let me look at the one I have on it again. Oh, no. Okay, so this one, I believe I didn't get it from the mission. I'm thinking there was like a event happening. I believe it's the one that happens on like Fortuna or something like that. Like, hold on, let me actually let me look it up for you. Let me just quickly look that up. Let me pull up my browser here. Sorry, like, sound is gonna go off on the game, but I need to be sure of this, so I'm gonna look it up here quickly. Okay, so... Oh, it's actually one of the top 3 searches, actually. Okay, so... Okay, so it is the one I was thinking of. In order to get a amalgam organ shatter, you want to do the Thermia Fractures event that happens on Fortuna. So, that's how you get the mod for amalgam organ shatter. The original, like, here's the thing. The original mods of, like, stuff like organ shatter, they're gonna have, like, better stats than the amalgam versions, but the amalgam version has pretty much, like, an extra benefit that can sometimes be very good depending on the weapon. Like, for example, like, let me actually show you it quickly. So, right here is the amalgam version, and if you go to regular organ shatter, this is its original right here. So you can see a difference in, like, the difference of both of them. Like, this has 5% more critical damage increase than the amalgam version, but the amalgam version comes with the heavy attack wind-up speed increase. So this could be very good, especially for, like, critical damage focused weapons that are slow attacking speeds, like hammers, stuff like that. So I mainly use them for that type of thing, and like it helps out quite a lot, especially for weapons like the Redeemer Prime. I do like the slight increase heavy attack wind-up speed. Other than that, it's like that's really the difference. Is like the amalgam versions have slight less percentage than the original, but they do have that extra bonus buff that comes with them, and everyone is different. So you want to take in the thought of, like, will this extra buff work with the weapon or not, or does the weapon already benefit from that it doesn't really need it. Like, for example, I believe amalgam serration, it comes with increased running speed. Like, you can sprint even faster with the amalgam serration. Or there might be a different amalgam mod I'm thinking of. Like, I know it's one of the two. And some weapons, you don't really need the increase in sprint speed. But it also depends on the Warframe you're using it on to see if they really need that sprint speed at all or not. Like, I could see, like, maybe Warframes, like, a good Warframe for that would be, like, Gauss. Like, because Gauss can benefit from sprint speed, especially with his unique weapons that he has. Because the faster he runs, the faster his weapons reload. But that's for, like, those weapons. I don't think it works on all weapons, but it might. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I've played Gauss. Alright, so what am I gonna do? I really don't like some of these. If anything, I'll do the invasion. That's the one I'll do. I'll do the invasion. But yeah, remember that. Like, you want to make sure to, like, take an effect, like, will this benefit the weapon as well as will this benefit the frame? Because some frames can be good for that, some frames not. A frame that I would like to see using, like, increased sprint speed would be frames kind of like Atlas, because Warframes like Atlas or Rhino, they're not known for mobility. They're kind of sluggish when it comes to sprint speed and such. But then again, they're more of a tank Warframe because that's what they're built on, so they don't rely on speed. But the extra sprint speed can sometimes help them keep up with their teammates. And of course, like I said, you have to also take in the thought about the weapons as well. Like, will the weapon benefit from enhanced sprint speed? Like, a weapon that I could see maybe do good with enhanced sprint speed would be weapons that you mainly don't want to worry about precision kills and just want to focus on spray and pray. And know that just doing spraying and praying will ensure yourself that the target will die. So, like, it's really, like, all dependent on, like, will this work? And I think I got the glass I need. Nice. Oh, speaking of, there's another one. Ow. Did not see myself getting down like that. So already one thing I really hope to do is get Titania a lot more health. Because I am lacking in the health department. And these glass enemies are actually a little bit tougher to deal with. Especially since they take no damage until you destroy their glass shards. I hear someone on a turret somewhere. I think it's one of us. Nope, wait, nope. There we go. Nope, activate that. Titania's a lot faster with, like, this form compared to the original. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Got him. Got all the buffs I need. There we go. That player didn't know when they were gonna...
You have broken their ranks, Nick. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
At first I was thinking that was my glitch, but nope, it's someone else's. Oh wow, that actually looked like that was the right one. Because I saw them actually hit him and it didn't show them, like, miss the lich. Okay. Maybe they added, like, new animations where, like, it looks like you hit the lich with the thing, but it doesn't. Because I know normally it's supposed to miss. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I didn't really have to get out of my fairy form at all either. Woo!
I take your coin as easily as I take your life, your power, your joy.
There we go. see if maybe they'll join me for another one. Because I'd rather they stick around. Hopefully they'll stick around. Alright, one of them did. Because really, I don't like doing the defensive or survival-based, like, lich missions alone, because it makes it very harder for me to actually be able to do it. That's like the downside about it. It makes it more difficult. Because then I have to worry about the thralls. Especially during rescues, I have to worry about the thralls doing a lot more damage and killing the target I'm trying to rescue. And survival modes, not really too difficult, but it's easier to do with people. Unless you have, like, a really good build Necros. But my Necros I still am kind of working on. So I'm waiting a little bit more on that before I do it. I'm also wondering if the devs are ever going to decide to change the first ability for Necros. Because Soul Punch is really not that useful at all. It's really not used, and the augment for it to be able to res people with Soul Punch is... it's not big. It's really just... it's really just there. Oh! My Lich! Wait, where is she? Oh, she's behind me! No, 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 no! No, what the... ah! Where'd she go? No! You have form. There you go. Okay, so it's not that. I will do that. Okay, good. Woo, doggy. Okay, so I got all the buffs on. Oh, this guy's always a pain in the butt. Come on. Really hope to get my Titania Prime maxed up there soon so I can kill these guys off much quicker. It is not going very quick with what I got. This is the best I can do.
Life support capsule. Will buy you more time.
Ah. I keep hitting 4 and 5 at the same time. Stop hitting 4 and 5. I got rhino fingers. I'm having like a rhino finger effect happening here on my keyboard. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I will say I'm liking that this build is still working out to my specifications. I still can have literally pretty much this form last for as long as I want. Because I get a lot more energy back than I do drained. Where is that? I hear it. Oh.
Get ready for it.
Oh! Do my... I think my, my little butterfly things, I think they also collect the buffs for you now. I'm almost gonna do that to the Nox.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Okay, the lantern effect doesn't last very long, but I do need to get its duration up because it is slightly decreased. 30 murmurs per slot. I'm really not certain on that, but I think so far we're doing actually pretty decent. Except this guy is causing a little bit of issues here. Let's do that to him. There we go. Okay, so enemies like Noxes, instead of making them a lantern, I should do that. My buffs are about to wear off.
Life support activated. Another life support capsule is now available.
There we go. One thing I really like about Titania's little fairy form also, it makes decent practice for actually doing Arcwing missions. Like, honestly, like, it pretty much does. The only difference is, of course, you can't use different, like, weapons in this form like you can the Arcwings. You're stuck with just using her variant of those twin pistol Arcwing guns, which is kinda sad, but it's like, it's not really a big deal. And I just noticed that we have a Loki Prime in the group. That's an interesting choice for defense, but, well, actually not defense, survival, but it's also not a bad choice because they have the advantage of disarming enemies multiple times. There we go. Love how my Kuva Agris mass wipes enemies, just goes boom, and just a bunch of them just go flying. Kuva Agris, definitely, in my opinion, I love it so much better than the original Agris. Like, the original Agris was fun to use. I did not like that it was like a charge-up based rocket launcher, though. That's the thing that I did not like. The projectile speed being how it was compared to like the Grineer that used to do it, it made sense. But for the Kuva Agris like being like a charge up, I did not like that they did that. But I do like the Kuva, well, the regular Agris doing that, not the Kuva one. The Kuva Agris is a lot better. It's instant fire. Like, the thing has a massive increase in fire speed. Or at least projectile speed, and fire. Well, actually, I think that would go into like fire speed. I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna. You know what? Sure. It's helping me out with my lich, so why not? I'm using my method still that I normally do for my Kuva Liches while also combining it with like the other method I found out, which is you can get a lot more Requiem Murmur with other people as well because you do it publicly, and as they're farming their Liches and Thralls, you get the points too, which is nice. Sadly, it doesn't increase the amount of Thralls you get, but it can, and well, actually it kind of could. That's something I did find out. It kind of, like farming publicly your Kuva Liches can be slightly better where it can increase the Thralls as well, because there's been a chance literally on my end where as I helped someone with their Lich, someone else's Lich also appeared, and as well mine. Like, in the same mission as well at that. I think it's more common for them to do that during, like survival or defensive missions where you can just continue the waves and stuff. Well, probably not defensive. I don't think it does that anymore. Like, I think it used to. I don't know, like, it's been a little bit. I don't think it ever did do that, and I'm probably confusing it for survival. All I know is, like, there was a time, literally, where mine and one other person's Kuva appeared, and literally they pretty much increased the number of thralls that appeared because, of course, the Lich turns enemy units into thralls. So, not only do you have to deal with the thralls that normally spawn in the world, but there's also the thralls that the Lich makes from the enemies you're facing. So yeah, you gotta, like, that's one other reason I really like about, it's one of the other reasons I really like about, like, doing it publicly, is because it can be really useful to have the chance of that happening. It's very rare, though. Like, ever since that one time, I've never seen it happen for me ever afterwards, but that one time, it got me a massive amount of murmur really quick. I think they might have made that chance not happen anymore. Like, I think the devs actually changed it where that doesn't happen anymore, because they did change, like, how much murmur you get now compared to before. Because Requiem murmur before, it was very scarce. You didn't really get it, like, that much at all. And, like, they kind of, like, changed it afterwards. And at first I thought this Nox was the Lich. That was at first not gonna make sense to me, I was gonna say. But yeah, like, I think they might have gotten rid of that ability for that to happen now, so you can't get more than one Lich to appear. Or maybe they made it even more rare. Either of the two.
Careful. If the wardens find you, they will initiate the execution sequence.
Transference still holding.
Like, see right there, like, I just helped them kill off the Warden so much quicker because of my viral build and all that on my Redeemer Prime. Redeemer Prime is just a monster when it comes to damage. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. They got horribly annihilated, that's what happened.
Prisoner located.
Okay.
You need one piece. Find your way to the exits. Leave the subject behind.
I really like that the little butterflies actually can help pick up the buffs too. They don't seem to do it very often because they do focus mainly on attacking, but them having a chance of picking it up while going around is actually really nice. And I really can't wait to get some better mods put into this, because I could use the damage increase, because I'm starting to not do too much. Whoa, okay. I saw that. You guys were starting to be mean and hurt me, and I'm just trying to kill yous. Because yous don't deserve to live. There you go.
It's the premier.
There's a target that appeared back here. There we go. Woo! What I love also is flying around as Titania. Like, that's one other thing that probably makes sense also because I did say that she's good practice for arc wings, but I also love that literally, like, this similar build I'm using, like, you can literally pretty much fly for as long as you want.
I take your coin as easily as I take your life, your power, your
Oh
joy.
yeah, I had the same mod I learned in the slot, but it crossed out again when I... I feel really bad for this one player because I'm at the same like thought as well, like all this RNG based stuff, but when it comes to some games that's like almost MMO based, like Warframe's not 100% an MMO, but it's pretty much up there. They all have that. It sucks, but sadly that's just how it is. The good thing is I'm getting pretty close with this. Do I have any? Yes, I do. I have some space. I don't know if I have enough to really put anything. I have enough to put more health. And you know what? I'll accept that, because I would like more health. I just remember, I haven't even put in my arcanes yet. I mainly like to use arcanes that benefits the flames.
Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
I don't know if the weapon I don't know if the exalted weapon counts as a primary weapon. It's the only weapon that's drawn, so I would think it is. So you know what? I'll put that on. And actually, no, I do have a better choice than that, actually. Where is it? Because I have one that increases the damage of pistols. This increases fire rate of pistols on critical hit. Chance to become invisible. Where is it? On headshot. Here we go. Because it's actually not that hard to get headshots with a rapid fire gun like this, so that'll definitely help out a little bit. And on melee kill, chance for plus 50% primary weapon damage for 2 seconds. Not very common, especially right now. Actually, I could make that pretty common now. Let me see. I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to mod these more because I should have a lot more space. Which I do. I do have a lot more space. Let me... I'm going to try putting this on a bleed build, because I think that'll do a little bit better, because it'll take advantage of the slash. Seeker? Oh, that's punch through. I'm trying to think of what else I can maybe throw onto it. Best I could think of to do? Don't have recall, so I don't need steady hands. So if anything, I could put in another ailment. There we go. Even more status chance, and now it also has heat, which actually benefits from Viral's proc as well. Because Viral can now also increase the damage output of Slash and Fire, being that it does also half their health, so that will actually work out in my favor. Alright, that should be good. And the good thing is I did hunt my Lich earlier so that I unlocked a different area, because those other missions I really don't like. I'd rather do more. So, excavation, rescue, exterminate. Let's do the exterminate one. Let me just check timer here. Wait, where's the timer? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's fine. Just wanted to check the time. I have a timer right here also, but I like to check the time of how long for the stream as well. Do a comparison. I don't normally stream too often. Not too long. Like, mainly it's like 2 to 3 hours for a stream. You! Oh, hell yeah, that killed him a lot quicker. Now we're cooking with grease. Now we're cooking. That's right. And this weapon gives a lot too, so bring a Titania with a Necros, and as long as you keep aiming for the crotch area, which seems to make enemies exploding the Gibbs a lot more common, you're pretty much set. Kill you. Kill you. You. That was a very nice orange crit on that August shot. Who's this? Oh, there he is. The knockback on the whole gunblade as well is actually pretty decent for crowd control. Makes it harder for them to fight back because they're constantly being knocked around the whole place. Yeah. There we go. Gotcha. Yeah, can't get this, can you? I'm like a bee. My sting hurts more than, well, pretty much everything else, because not much else hurts about a bee except the sting. I lost all my energy. What the hell happened to my energy? I think I might have gotten too close to someone who takes energy. I think that's what happened, because my energy's gone. The one downside about this build is I have no other way of getting energy. But if I get energy, I'm pretty much set. Oh, gotta go up. I am so glad that blast, like, self-damage is no longer a thing, because that would have horribly killed me. I would have probably raged. Ooh, I don't like you being there. That's right, just drop that. There you go. Get you. And where's the other one? Oh, I walked into that. That's not good for me. The one downside of this build is doing the charge-up shots for this weapon is a lot harder because of the increased attack speed that I'm getting from Blood Rush and Berserk combo. Oh, crap. Lich is here again. Well, I know what to do here. Normally, Warframe powers do crap against Liches, but as long as they have exalted guns, it's actually a lot better. Where's my Lich? There they are. Get away. You say you're adapting, yet I am seeing otherwise. And I'm also now without my buffs. I may be screwed. Why did I do that? I did that a little too early. Well, actually, not too bad, actually, because I did just get my second thing. Okay, that's fine. I thought I did that way too early, because I normally like to wait until I, Where was my thought? Until I have, like, them close enough that I can get another mark. That's what I was gonna say. I am not in it today. I'm literally not. Come on, all of you. Die.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
We fought with honor.
This way. You.
Attack us and we will counter.
There we go. Here's where Gladiator comes into play. Not so much that, though. There we go, new reviews. No. Go away. Okay. My weapons are ranking up a lot faster than my frame, especially for my exalted weapons.
On it.
Hey, I got one of the things done too.
Tithe accepted. Here we go.
Yeah, tithe accepted, you may go. I'm a lich. I know what's best for myself. Selfish liches. I like to take everything. What's funny is they don't take much. I mean, they take a decent chunk of things, but they don't take much. I'm at least glad that they only take a chunk of things. Okay, so Foss and Volm. Is it am I literally like having some decent RNG that the stuff I have is actually the stuff, but holy crap, it is. So I already know it's not this one. I should have actually swapped it. So, you know what? I'll just have it like that.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Sector.
What am I gonna do? It's an invasion. That also is a defense mode, which I don't like, but let me check the others first. I just want to check that. Oh wait, hold on. What's there?
The dismemberment you subjected me to was not my first.
Okay, so that also actually explains why my shots with my Titania's form is actually doing so well, is because your weakness is slash, and the Arcwing pistols that she uses purely slash based. So yeah, that's working in my favor. You're resistant to fire though, so that's one thing that's not gonna work with it. that I also have on it, but it's fine.
Operator, did you hear that? It said...
That's a capture. Those ones are actually not too bad either. Like, those are actually pretty decent. So now, yeah, I'll do a capture. Because these ones are actually decent even solo. Because you just have to focus on getting the target and downing them and then capture them. The only thing I don't like is, I don't like how capturing makes you highly vulnerable to being killed or downed yourself. They really need to change that where while capturing, you should not be vulnerable to damage unless you're with other players.
You must find, capture, and extract our target.
If they did it like that, that would make more sense because then you have other people to pick you up. But solo, I don't like how even then you have to worry about like getting killed while trying to capture the target. It's dumb. I really want them to change that. Where are they?
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
That was easy.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your plan is done.
Ah, what the hell?
Marines
Oh, okay. I was about to say, why am I moving so oddly sluggish? It turns out I was hit by ice. I was about to say, please tell me you got that, but you did. Oh, I'm working along a Banshee. Not a bad. I should not have done that. Oh. I'm gonna get downed. How am I not downed yet? I'm gonna... Yep, there I go. That's fine. Already? Come on. Just gotta down you at least one more time. Alright, that should be good. Okay. How do we... Oh. Ooh, ooh. Oop. There we go. Got it. Okay, my Licha is actually appearing a little bit too often, I'm noticing. And they're just annoyed. She probably has a quirk that's probably highly aggressive. I don't know. All I know is she's appearing a lot. And they left. Kuvalich. Because if I recall, that's what you truly are. A Kuvalich. I don't know anything else that you are. Kuvalich confuses me sometimes. How they speak. I don't know what else they could truly be. It's like you're a Kuvalich. What else are you gonna be? I mean, you're supposed to be the nemesis of the Warframes because you can literally do the same abilities and such as them. I don't really know what to expect other than that.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Okay. I could try and maybe wait it out for a second. Shouldn't really be too hard, especially with all the enemies. I could get energy back, but it's gonna be a little bit more annoying solo. Especially if I don't have RNG in my favor to get a lot of energy. If anything, I'll try it. I'm going to try it for as long as I can by myself. Maybe if I'm lucky, there'll be some people that jump in while I do this. One thing is for sure is I killed them a little too early. So I'm going to have to worry about them being slightly harder. Prosecutors, get the hell out of here. Okay, thankfully someone else is joining. Okay. And what's good is there a Warframe that has the energy thing on. Oh, it's another Titania! Okay, so double the Titania. All four buffs. Gotcha. Got you. Got you. So far, so good. You. Got him. Having 2 Titanias on the field, it's like having a swarm of bees. The enemy don't know what to shoot at. They don't know to shoot the Titanias or to shoot the little swarming butterflies that's constantly just blading and grinding them up like meat through a grinder. Couldn't really think of anything else to say. Alright, 1 wave left. So I shouldn't have to worry about my buffs for this last wave. Really just got a mass wipe. Get you. Kill you, kill you. Seriously, the amount of gibs going around from my guns just horribly blasting the hell out of them. I feel like sooner or later, if a Necros ever joined in this group, he would have a field day with Desecrate. I almost called it like Defile or Death and Decay, similar to like the Death Knights from World of Warcraft, because that's what their ability is called for when they put down that stuff on the floor. Mainly Death and Decay, if I recall. Defile is like the alternate variant that only the Unholy Death Knight can get. If I do declare of recalling. And this one's taken just slightly more to get points. But I'm still doing good. See if they'll join me for a mobile defense. Hopefully they will. Good. Keep it going. I should really also start changing my ship around. And I also just realized I forgot to put down one of the charges. Do I even have one equipped? No, I don't. Crap. I need to equip that sometime.
I can't do this without you.
Hold up. Detecting glass resonance. It's close.
Okay, so some glass enemies nearby. Oh, hi. Okay, hitting the glass with a regular weapon like pistols is actually kind of pain. Especially when they get glass on their ankle. That one was easier. Oh god, they hurt. I don't know what the hell was hitting me right there, but they hurt a lot.
Get ready to defend. This will take a moment. Watch yourself. Are on the way.
Oh! Oh wow, this player is lucky. Their Kuva Lich has the new Grineer bow. And I am not lucky because I'm close to death.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Okay. This.
We fought with honor.
Do this.
We are finished here.
Fucking pop them all like confetti. I popped them all in the head like confetti. Grab this. Ooh boy. Oh. Kill you. When it comes to mobility, definitely have some really nice mobility even without sprint mods on Titania, because the bullet jump she gets, every time she bullet jumps, she leaves that area that enhances bullet jump for everyone.
Drop me in and defend our position.
Ah!
I'm in, Tenno. This moment.
Yeah. So I definitely have enough glass shards for that investigation for the crime scene, which I'm definitely going to take a look into. There we go.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Okay, okay. Quite a lot of these guys surrounding us from all sides. Get rid of you.
Area completed. Move on.
Okay. Just have one more to get. They'll take care of getting that. Ah! Ah! Stupid shield guy. Go away. Leave me alone.
Terminal
There it is.
spotted. And prepare to defend.
Ow.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Come on. Light him up. Light him up. Die. I'm fighting giants. Gotta fight these giants off. It's like Attack on Titans, except you can fly.
Still working on it.
Well, in a way they can fly too. They have the cable things. It's not real flying though. Real flying is actually flying. That's just, to me, like, Attack on Titan, speaking of, like, their variant of thing, if people think that you literally are, like, flying, it's not really flying to me. That's like a, more of an extended jump, because they're using cables. Real flying is like, you stay in the air. You don't have to worry about landing. That's flying. Kind of like this. I am actually flying. And I'm also tiny. And I'm also horribly blending up all of these guys.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did. Mission complete.
Okay, he or she has got that one. Oof. Okay. Definitely Titania's, like, flight is so much faster. Wait, I think I have amalgam... No, wait, I don't have amalgam serration on my Auguras, so it's not that. I was about to say, don't I have amalgam serration? Because amalgam serration comes with increased sprint speed. But no, this is just regular. I think it's just because this is the Prime variant. I think the Prime variant comes with a lot more... I think it comes with more mobile speed when you go into the small form. Maybe. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm also getting very close of actually already getting this lich. But I'm going to take a moment from that, and I'm actually going to do this now. Also, I'm going to grab these.
Flash and bite. The day is won, not with a strike to the heart, but a
I need to put on those charges. I'll make sure to do that after I investigate the crime scene. Because now I can finally investigate. So let's see what happens when you investigate the crime scene. Inspect. Yes. What? 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 I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Dreamer, where did you go? Did you get anything on the glass plate?
Oh, I'm supposed to use the evidence. Yeah, I'm supposed to use the evidence I find
Not the tools of someone who works the tower scaffolds.
in order to do that.
In trouble.
I attend I.
Folklore has at least
So let me look at all this stuff again. I need to remember. It's been a while since I
Nowadays, some
was
monsters
doing
survive
this.
killing old war trinkets like this, harvested from the tower.
Tabular array. Okay, so yeah, it's highlighting
But it sounds like
the
our guys don't have
answers.
the means.
This one's not, though. Talking about the K charges. Okay.
Share. It's ingrained in Austrian culture. Unusual.
Khalid.
Everyone would be looking at
Okay,
the
so yeah,
outside
it's
their commune.
like this whole inspection's like an actual crime scene, and just like in LA Noire, you gotta like you have to focus on like the evidence. Oh, are you serious? I only get one chance and I have to get more again? That is stupid. So you gotta remember that whole thing, or else you're pretty much just not gonna advance. That's kind of dumb. I don't like that they did that.
Dictating terms to relevant personages in mining, personnel, and security. This sector has a new master.
It's fine, though. I can always have another chance. I just gotta remember now. If anything, I'll make sure whenever I'm doing the stuff, I'll write it down on a piece of paper as well as draw or anything so that I can remember the 5 evidences. So that's what you have to do, is you have to remember the evidence, and you have to go through the right paths to fully understand what was happening. I did not know that. I didn't know it was a one-time chance thing.
I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data. Keep moving. The scanners have detected you.
Could have sworn I clicked oh no. Could have sworn it said that this was an exterminate. Why am I on a spy? I mean, honestly, I've done spies enough that I could do, if I need be, spies with really any of the frames, but I'm not really using a good weapon for that. I have an Agris. Didn't it say? Yeah, it says oh, okay. I didn't see it change there. Alright, I'm going here then. Spy ones I'll take care of like on maybe another time if I ever deal with having to do nothing but spies. Then at least I can use like Loki Prime, or I can even use my Ivara. I have a decent build with Ivara. Still need to get that one augment though that allows her to slip through those fields without losing her ability with the magnetic polarity. I still need to do that. Ow! Okay. Alright, so you know where I am now. That doesn't change anything. I'm still gonna horribly kill you all. Ah! Gotcha. I should have enough power now. Okay, I was about to say, please tell me my viral's gonna help kill him quickly. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Going the viral build definitely is doing a lot more damage because I'm actually killing these guys a lot quicker. The corrosive was doing good too, but it wasn't gonna do as much as a viral will. Where's... Oh, they're out here. Missed one. There we go. I accidentally missed that one by mistake. Whew. Thought he was gonna hit me with that. Oh, and they're here. Doing that. Get their attention off me. Yeah, pay attention to my lantern. There you go, pay attention to it.
An obvious tactic.
Whoop.
I see you, adversary, and I adapt.
I'm getting horribly hit. This is not good.
A pedestrian maneuver.
I'll admit, that kind of makes getting buffs a little too easy, because I was able to get it while I was getting it from a downed thrall, but, I mean, they are still on the field, they are just not able to fight back, but still, I feel like that's a little bit too much of a... That's, like, too easy to, like, go, or bypass to get buffs freely for Titania.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Almost. Come on. Yep, you can't do crap to me, and that should be done for you, so I can kill all your thralls without worry. Or at least I should be allowed.
The more you resist, the stronger.
I was about to say, please tell me that is it.
The faster I evolve.
There we go. Got a lot of murmur from
Attack us
them.
and we will counter.
Adversary, I have taken my time, as is my right as
know she's talking about. I'm just checking.
I have set.
Alright, for this stream, I'm actually going to end it off a little early. Having just, like, a little trouble, like, keeping my eyes open. It's not from sleep, it's mainly, like, my eyes are burning, and I have, like, this weird feeling that's making me uneasy. And I feel like just like that. I'm not sick. I don't know. I'm not feeling fully there today. So I'm gonna take a break from the stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Hoping you guys are all staying safe, staying healthy. Don't get sick. And as always,